Hello, my wonderful Cancerians. I hope you all are doing amazing. In today's video, I will be tapping into the energies of those of you that are currently not in communication with your person. So, as per usual, I will be starting off with an oracle and we can clarify the existing energies with tarot. Okay. What's going on for my Cancers? Okay. So we have two cards here, guys. We have the first card being masked, hiding, concealing, deception. Okay. And then we have intimacy, mutual respect, unity, closeness. That's interesting. It's two very different energies, almost like polar opposites here. Seems to me, Cancer, that you're definitely questioning, a connection that you felt like, or where you felt like the both of you were very close, or there wasn't really any secrets between the both of you. And you may feel like you're questioning this individual, or you're questioning if you really knew who they were, because there's a level of you feeling like there's some sort of a false mask that they're wearing, or they were wearing in the past, even if you're aware of the truth now. But it's like you're looking at the connection as, okay, this is someone that I felt so close to. This is someone that I thought was being very authentic with me. But I feel like, or I know that they were not. And that could be something that's really bothering you. It seems to me, Cancer, you feel like this person was telling you what you wanted to hear, but there was a lot that they were not really revealing to you, in terms of what was going on in their personal life. Okay, let's see. Some of you could be dealing with a Libra. Okay, so it seems to me that this person wants to make something up to you, right? This could just be, someone who really just wants to reach out to you and speak to you. They could be wanting to restore some sort of balance in this connection, or this card could just be about doing the right thing, right? I know I was wrong, or I feel guilty for X, Y, and Z, and I just want to own up to it. Okay. You could be younger than this person, or there may be children in this dynamic. So I'm going to start off by seeing how they are viewing you this week. Okay. Wow. I mean, they're viewing you as, you're someone who ticks off all their boxes. That you may have children by this person, or it's someone who really was focused on some sort of growth in this connection, or they're really thinking about what you guys could have attained together. So there could be a little bit of attachment when it comes to the potential of this connection, or what you guys could have, essentially created together here. But they're viewing you as someone where, yes, it could be read as your worth, or you're reclaiming your power in this situation, but they're viewing you to, be very self-focused, or you're, very focused on moving forward from a connection because you feel like you're not receiving what you want from it. So there's something here that you may have been tolerating from this person for quite some time, but they're viewing you as making that final decision to say, okay, no more, or I'm no longer, going to be patient, or I'm no longer going to, deal with X, Y, and Z here. So we have the 10 of Pentacles, okay, and we have the King of Cups. Some of you could be dealing with the Pisces. 10 of Pentacles and the King of Cups in the challenge position. It's very interesting because this person is thinking about a commitment with you, okay? But there is an energy, if both of those cards are coming out in the challenge position, it's like wanting a connection with you, but there's some sort of there's like a lack of balance that this person feels. This could be something that's more like emotional balance in this connection. They may feel like, they feel very misunderstood, or maybe there's a lack of understanding when it comes to your end. But I just see it as someone who feels like there's a lack of balance in this connection, which is causing them to kind of question whether they can have something stable with you. Okay. Ten of Pentacles is also, it could be a card of marriage, a higher level of commitment. So it is coming up in the mutual energy here. This could be someone who is assuming that you are in another connection, or you could be assuming that, they're in another connection here. That's also a possibility. Okay. So you're viewing them as definitely someone who is hiding a lot from you. So is it that this person feels like there's a lack of balance because they can't fully give to this situation with you because they're involved elsewhere? Because you're viewing them as someone where there's a lot in the unknown, or you feel like even if you have a gut feeling about what you do know about this person, it's making you feel uneasy because they're not being vocal about it. It's something that you've had to figure out on your own. You also feel like something about this connection is a distraction, right? Because the moon could speak about like needing to move forward or following a path without constantly being distracted by what you don't know. So there could be a question of, why am I investing in a situation where I feel like this person's not being completely open with me? Or why am I investing in a situation where I feel like this person, I'm connecting with this person on a deep level, but they're still wearing some sort of a mask? So in your feelings, we have the Six of Swords, okay, and we have the Page of Pentacles. It seems to me that there's been some sort of a learning curve in this relationship here, or this bond. So maybe you've learned a lot about yourself, or there's something that was introduced to you that you were not familiar with before. But as far as the Six of Swords, Cancer, I do feel like there's some sort of like mental, like peace of mind that you're trying to attain this week. Six of Swords is moving from one space to another. It's usually mentally, right? So you may feel like you've been very stressed out. You may feel like you've just kind of been not feeling like yourself. And there's something here that you're doing to kind of come out of that space, whether that's spending time with loved ones, whether that's, relocating, change of location, taking a vacation, whatever it is, you're really wanting to feel more at peace here. Okay, some of you could be dealing with the Leo, and we have the Two of Wands as well. You feel like this waiting game is going to continue. There's something about you feeling like, yes, this is someone that you once felt a very deep connection with, but the disconnect has been very brutal or severe to the point where you're questioning whether you were ever fully connected to this person. It's like what was revealed, or you figuring out something this person was hiding from you, really betrayed you. It made you feel betrayed by this person. It could have betrayed the trust. And so it's like feeling that disconnect. Two of Wands could speak about distance, but it's also like you feel you need to keep your distance from this person. Some of you feel like, I shouldn't be connecting with this person because we're going to end up at square one. And maybe for others of you, you feel like it's time to completely let go, where you're not really focused on reconnecting. You're kind of trying to heal from the disconnect that you feel. So we have the Three of Cups clarifying the Ten of Pentacles, and we have the Queen of Swords. For some of you, this definitely could be a third-party situation, because we have the Masked card, and then we have, you feeling like this person is kind of keeping things in the unknown. And Queen of Swords could be, someone who has recently went through some sort of like a separation, or, a breakup. So this could be what your person has, gone through here. But what I'm getting with the Three of Cups and the Queen of Swords is someone who was either failing to cut ties with another party, or there was some sort of an interference which they were not really acknowledging. And by not acknowledging, I feel like this is not something that they communicated to you. So, if you were to figure out that there was an interference in this connection, you would have figured that out on your own, not through this person, because there was a lack of like emotional intimacy or being completely open and saying, okay, this is the situation that I'm in. This person is viewing you as someone who's very kind-hearted, very nurturing, but they're seeing like a very detached and cold side of you this week. So they're not used to you, not paying attention to them, or they're not used to, you not nurturing the situation. So I do see they're like kind of taken back by that, but they're, it is like feeling very like, okay, Cancer is giving me the cold shoulder. And, Three of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, this is a very specific message, but for some of you, you could have figured out this person was married or they were genuinely connected elsewhere, even if it was through, assets. But you were in this situation and they were not telling you what was really going on. So the fact that you had to figure things out on your own, or the fact that you kind of felt like, how did I get tied up in this, is making you feel like a very large disconnect. Okay, so we have the Seven of Wands and their feelings, and we have the Ten of Wands. Very defensive. This person may be defensive because they feel like you gained some sort of clarity about them, about the situation. Okay. And they're in like a very protective energy. Ten of Wands is someone who feels like they're carrying a very heavy weight on their shoulders, or there's a lot that they're holding on to, like emotionally, because of what they either put you through in this connection, or also what they're feeling as well. But it's interesting because it's more of a defensive energy, kind of like, I don't want to speak about that, or I don't want to, open that door, if you will. My apologies, guys. It got cut off here, but Seven of Wands and the Ten of Wands, yeah, it's almost like a defensive energy, not being or feeling ready to speak about something, right? Not feeling ready to open up about something. And Seven of Wands and Ten of Wands, I do feel like this is something that they feel very exhausted by, right? Like emotionally. And Ten of Wands can be when you're like carrying a lot on your own. Like they feel like what they're going through it on their own. There could be, it could be an energy of this person having a lot on their plate. Four of Wands and the Lovers. This person constantly thinks about reuniting with you, Cancer. This person constantly thinks about a reconciliation here with the Four of Wands. They can't deny how they feel towards you. So I will say that is something that is, certain here, but it boils down to making that choice, right? So even if this person feels so deeply towards you, it could be that, you've communicated, well, you need to make a choice to, be in a commitment, or you need to make a choice between releasing what no longer serves you. And because you're not receiving that, it could be that, you're drawing your energy back here. Because I see this person wanting to reconnect with you, but they also feel like it would be a really large choice. So, what you have here, Cancer, is someone who is thinking about a choice they need to make, and they think about everything they would need to change or everything they would need to do in order to make that change, and then they feel overwhelmed by it. So, for example, like if it is someone who is, connecting with someone else, or, they are, in a situation where they feel that they have put a lot of effort into that situation and it feels wrong to leave, even though they are unhappy, there's an energy of them thinking, well, if I choose to, move forward with Cancer, what if that doesn't work out? Or in order to be with Cancer, I need to do A, B, and C. I need to release what no longer serves me. I need to change my lifestyle. These are just generic examples, Cancer, but they feel like what they need to do in order to pursue a connection with you seems like it is a lot, and they're actually questioning if they are capable of making that change. But their heart is, telling them that they want to they should be reconnecting with you, because, Four of Wands is like, I want to reconnect with Cancer. I still feel deeply towards Cancer. I can't deny how I feel. So as much as they feel like it would be very difficult to pursue a connection with you, their emotions, are still in the direction of you, right? Feeling very connected to you, still thinking about, a bond with you or a commitment with you. So these things are on their mind, but it's also an energy of, well, I need to let go of this, this, and that, and I need to own up to something, or I need to make it up to Cancer, that sort of energy. Because with the Seven of Wands being the first card in their feelings, it's someone who's heavily defensive. So even if you figured something out about them, they're like, okay, I don't know if I can own up to that, or I don't even know if I want to speak about it. Like that's the kind of energy that I'm getting here. So we have the King of Pentacles followed by the Page of Wands and the potential outcome. So this person could be reaching out to you. Page of Wands is, or the pages in the deck are the messengers. So you could be dealing with an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, but King of Pentacles and the Page of Wands is someone reaching out to you, asking how you're doing, asking what has changed. So just, more like a lighthearted conversation here, but they could also be, communicating some sort of responsibilities that they feel here with the King of Pentacles, or some sort of responsibilities that they have and that they're actively, dealing with. Because again, Ten of Wands and their feelings could also be someone who has a lot on their plate. So we have the Eight of Cups and the Five of Cups. Yeah. I feel like this conversation or this person reaching out to you, it's going to remind you of why you walked away, or you feel like there's a lot of damage that has been done where you feel like it can't really be reversed. Eight of Cups is emotionally detaching, and Five of Cups is feeling disappointed in a situation, but not really, it's more like dwelling going on. I also could read this where this person and the potential outcome, they're realizing that you're emotionally, detaching from them, but they also feel very defeated when it comes to communicating with you. Like either they have no way of getting through to you, or they feel like they can't really say anything to change the situation. And Eight of Cups and Five of Cups is feeling disappointed, looking back and saying, oh, I wish it didn't transpire this way. I wish it could have been different, but it's not really the most action oriented energy. And some of you are choosing to, again, walk away from this situation because you may feel like this person is going to put you in, a third party situation. Or this person is going to try to have you in a situation that you didn't want to be in the past. Okay, so let's see what this person wants to communicate to you. I wish I had treated you better. Yeah, I do believe there's a lot of regret here, but if I'm being transparent, Cancer, this person feels like there's not much they can do to, turn back the hands of time, or like there's not much they can do to change what's going on as of currently. I hope that you can forgive me one day. Yeah, this is something they feel very burdened by. Like if your question is, does this person, feel bad about how they've treated me, or do they feel bad about being dishonest with me? I do see that, and they do hope that they can have your forgiveness one day, but there's a lot that they're having a hard time owning up to because of the defensive energy. And then we have, I can't stop thinking about you. And then we also have, I know I messed up everything. This person could have a very difficult time communicating with you as well, because not only did my video get cut off, guys, but like during the end of your message here, like I'm having a very difficult time getting through, or getting the message through to you guys. And then bottom of the deck, it says, I want to tell you how I feel. Yeah, so you're definitely, on this person's mind this week with, I can't stop thinking about you. And as far as I know, I messed up everything. Like this person is definitely accepting their faults. They know what, role they played in this separation here. But I just feel that there's also a feeling of defeat. Like, can I really come back from this? So, my wonderful Cancerians, that is what I'm getting for you this week. I really do hope you were able to find a message that resonated with you here today. And thank you so much for your time.